I think that self-love is taking care of yourself, whether it's mentally or physically. It can be as simple as eating a little bit healthier that week, or even just indulging in some dessert. Personally, I express self-love through journaling almost every single night. Not in a structured kind of way, but more in a stream of consciousness, just writing down events and feelings that I had throughout the day. This can really help me with my emotional control and my self-reflection. It can also hold me accountable as to whether or not I'm productive, because I have to admit, some days are much more productive than others. I think that self-love is really important because life can be difficult and stressful sometimes. It's very, very important to take care of yourself, in my opinion, and be the best possible version of you that you can be.
3.
Hi, my name is Olivia Balserzak, and for me, self love is the way that we take what we value and apply it to our life. So for me, that looks like I value time management and order. And so the way that I practice self love is by creating a routine for myself and a schedule that I stick to every day.
Hi, my name is Marley Stoller, and I think that self love is really about truly caring about yourself as a person and recognizing all of the accomplishments you make personally. Within this, I also think that it's a lot about knowing how much you are worth individually and just seeing how you impact the world.
To me, self love is taking care of yourself and doing those things that make you feel healthy and wealthy and wise, and all those things that make you feel good inside, that make you feel physically good and mentally good. And that means listening to your mind and body and what your body needs and what your body wants. That also means treating yourself sometimes. And how I express self love is by giving myself those things that I want that aren't necessarily super elaborate. I love to drink coffee and I love to read. And if I'm feeling a little physically underwhelmed, I'll do some yoga. That's kind of what I like to do to kind of get my body and my mind in a good physical state. So those things are how I treat myself and how I participate in self love. And this is so important because it's so important to take care of ourselves, to stay mentally and physically on top of things, to stay sane. I know it's really hard sometimes. I know being an undergraduate student, I have a lot going on, and sometimes it's hard to keep track of all my assignments, my classes, my part time job, my internships. So just staying sane by doing these things.
So, to me, self love means wellness, mindfulness, keeping yourself stress free, keeping yourself balanced. And I do this by just relaxing, like taking a long bath, or I'll hang out with friends and we go get ice cream or something, or just watching Netflix. And I think this is really important because in stressful periods of your life, self wellness, that sort of thing, it will probably be the number one thing you neglect. So you need to keep yourself balanced, do whatever relaxes you. If it's like hanging out with friends or taking a walk or something, then you should do that. You should always schedule time for yourself. You should always make sure you're healthy and balanced, whatever that means to you.
Self love to me is promoting wellness and mindfulness in my life on a day to day basis. It's basically just taking moments throughout my day to de stress and take a breath and just try to be calm and unwind from my day and make sure that I'm keeping my own mental health in check. And so I do this in a variety of ways. Sometimes it's important for me to be around other people and spend time with my family and my friends, just people who will cheer me up and make me laugh and stuff. But other ways I can promote self-love in my day-to-day life is just by doing something small, like reading a chapter of my favorite book, or by going to get ice cream, or even just by looking at dog photos online or funny articles or tweets or anything. So just whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you laugh throughout your day-to-day life, just to take a moment and make sure that you're okay is any form of self-love.
Hello, my name is Nitin, and the question is, what does self-love mean to me? Self-love to me is doing the things that make me the happiest. So that would be trying to spend as much time as I possibly can with my animals, my cats. I know you're not supposed to have your favorite, but this is definitely my favorite. Her name is Cody. She's basically attached to my hip 100% of the time. You can either find her in my vicinity or on top of my chest purring. Secondly, I try to eat as healthy as I possibly can and work out 6 days a week. I'm trying to look and feel a certain way in 2018, so I found out that working out and eating healthy helps me stay motivated, helps me be more disciplined, focused, test my willpower and resiliency. And lastly, just I work a lot, so just trying to find the time and energy to spend with my family and friends and nurture and grow that relationship. That's what self-love means to me.
Self-love is being comfortable in your own skin and being able to take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's important because everyone deserves to be happy, and you can't be happy until you first love yourself and can be happy with who you are. You also can't make a positive impact on other people's lives until you sort things out for yourself and learn to love yourself. Many times, it can be hard to love yourself because you can't look past your shortcomings, or you can't get over your anxiety, or you have a bad self-image of yourself. But I try to overcome these things and love myself by not being too hard on myself when I fail, being physically active, and eating a relatively healthy diet so I feel both mentally and physically well.
Hi everyone. So my name's Dana, and I'm the media relations intern for WCBE. And I would say that self-love to me is just learning how to say no to everybody. I tend to try to do everything that I possibly can. That's how I really enjoy living my life, and sometimes I live it a little bit too well, and it winds up with me being pretty stressed out. So self-love is definitely taking a step back from everything that you have to do and finding time for yourself to land. At least that's what I like to call it. So whether that's coming home and taking a nap when I probably should be doing something else, sometimes you just have to just take a break. That's self-love.